Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. Well, we got some news about some more Americans being killed in Ukraine by the Russian military as they go and fight on Ukrainian side. So this article comes from the Rolling Stones, not the band, magazine, from June 20th, 2022, and this is the title. A second American has died in Ukraine. He's unlikely to be the last. No shit. You bet. I bet. The problem is he's probably a volunteer and all that with the Ukrainian army. He's not a mercenary. He's not a terrorist. He's nothing like that. And this is the article telling us that he went to Ukraine to help beat back the Russian invasion. I told you. But a moment of clumsiness or merely a stroke of bad luck cost Stephen D. Zabieski his life. Zabieski is a Polish name, as far as I know. The U.S. Army veteran was killed by a landmine in southeastern Ukraine, according to multiple sources familiar with the matter. That makes him the second American citizen to have died as a combatant in a conflict. The U.S. Department confirmed that Zabieski, 52, was killed in Ukraine. An obituary published by his family said that he died on May 15, 2022. Zabieski's family was not immediately available for comment. Ukrainian officials previously disclosed that Willie Joseph Cancel Jr., a 22-year-old ex-Marine from Kentucky, had died in late April. A handful of Western Europeans have also died while participating in Ukraine's loosely organized International Legion of volunteer fighters. Zabieski is the fifth Western foreigner known to have been killed in combat. Three Americans have also gone missing, and two Englishmen have been taken prisoner by the Russians for a total of 2 POWs, 3 MIAs, and 5 KIAs. These 10 Western casualties offer a first glimpse at the composition of the International Legion that is beginning to shape up in Ukraine after a disorderly beginning to an impromptu foreign battalion that was hastily created when the Russians invaded in February 24th. Now, I posted a video, I think 2 days ago. It was a communique from the Russian military stating that there are about 60 countries. So there are foreigners from about 60 countries fighting on Ukraine side, and they call them mercenaries and other names. But nevertheless, and they also provide a number of how many came, how many left, how many died, how many were captured. That's a video I posted, I think, 2 days ago. So Zabiensky belonged to a squad of Western volunteers attached to the Ukrainian army. This is to cover and to say that he was not a mercenary. Okay, I don't know. Called the Wolverines, according to Tristan Nettles, a Marine Corps veteran who was with Zabieski's the night he died. They were a group of 13 English-speaking men, 1 Pole, 1 Canadian, 2 Brits, and 8 Americans, all of whom had military experience. Every single one, says Nettles, who previously did a tour in Iraq. Nettles provided a photo of them posing in uniforms alongside a road in Ukraine. Zabiensky, in the back row, is older than the rest, but looks fit and tan. All right, this is Zabiensky. There you have it. And ready to kill some Ruskies. So, this is as of now, and says here, Zabieski and Gary would have to maintain their observation post for another full day, even though they are sleep deprived. Nevertheless, well, they're in a bad shape, and they don't know where they're at. The bad news went on over the radio, and a Canadian fighter named JT drove a vehicle in the direction of the explosion to evacuate the casualties. But JT had trouble crossing some train tracks and in an effort to go over, he made a serious mistake. He maneuvered the vehicle over a portion of the tracks that had not yet been cleared of mines, which resulted in his vehicle exploding with him still inside. This is Nettles says that. So this guy died, and more others probably died that we don't know of right now. And it's unfortunate, but when you have volunteers going over there, you have volunteers going over there. And their reasons are obviously known only by the volunteers, maybe for some high ideals, maybe some, I don't know, desire to get involved in a war. There are some people like that have an itchy finger, if you know what I mean. Some people have a shitty life at home, and that's the only thing they know. You can criticize me or whatever, but I'm telling you because I know what I'm talking about these things. Yeah, they some of them just live in shitty lives, and then they have an opportunity to uh, have a, as Jordan Peterson would say, meaning in their lives. Some of them really want to help Ukraine. Some of them hate the Russians. There's many reasons we can think of. I mean, the problem is you go over there, you expose yourself to danger, you kill other people shoot at you, and that's the chance that you might get hurt. And in this case, Mr. Zabiensky, or whatever his name was, he got killed by a landmine. Now, to be honest with you, if you read some of the last words of some, I don't want to say personalities, but uh, people of valor who died in the past, and how they wished they would die and how they really died. There's some books about that. You would find out that they all of them wished not to die in a useless or in a how should I put it, in a useless way, in a meaningless way, in a stupid way. Like for instance, I don't know, you just walk, you're in a war, fighting for the good, and then all of a sudden, I know a kid throws a rock and kills you, hits you in the back of your head, and you die. Now that's stupid. Or you step on a mine and you explode over there. Instead of being in a real action, bum 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 bum, and then you end up. But it's easy to talk being alive, and the other thing is, to be in the middle of it and experience it and see or feel what you feel being in those situations. So yeah, he has a family, he has friends, and he had a life. Now he is gone. Volunteer. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.